has great expectations for its new production of Private Lives. It even hopes the play will become the most substantial hit of the present season. Noel Coward's comedy was first produced in 1930, but despite its 42 years, there are those who think it is as relevant now as when it was first produced. One of those who thinks so is the man who is stage director for the ACT production, Francis Ford Coppola. A triple threat man who won an Oscar for the screenplay for Patton, has just finished directing The Godfather and is now back in the theater after an 11-year absence.
I think, first of all, Private Lives is a much better play than I had guessed, aside from the times and the smartness of the set and the wit that you associate with Coward. When you look at it, it's a very curious and credible situation of human beings that, makes as much sense today as it did then, and a very, very beautifully made play, and I was attracted to that.
Are there problems switching from one medium to another such as this?
Not problems. I think rather that there are tremendous things that you learn from doing a play that then you can apply to film when you do it, and the other way around. And that's one of the reasons why I'm doing it, to try to get a new perspective on, the main problem of putting people and situations into a dramatic form.
Could you give us an example? What kind of things do you take, for example, from Private Lives into your film work?
Well, essentially, a play is like having a long shot of a few actors holding for 3 hours and working. In film, we work in very tiny little scenes. If you look in a film, you'll see nothing is ever longer than about 2 minutes. So I think the discipline of having to work with merely actors and staging and yet let it hold an audience and interest an audience is something that is a great benefit for a film director who doesn't have the outside discipline but can still profit from it.
With American Conservatory Theater here, with all of its outstanding actors, with your own Zoetrope company here, I can't help but ask whether or not the center of the entertainment industry is switching somewhat north of Hollywood.
I don't think that the center is switching. I think rather that there will not be a center as we've known it in the past, and that there will be interesting, incredible, and exciting work done in many major cities. And San Francisco is a stimulating place to live, and I think it will have its share.
Your own background as a writer is so extensive. I wonder how you approach a play such as Private Lives. Did you have to do any rewriting on this, for example, or were you tempted to?
I approached it with respect. It's really a very good play, and I didn't know much about Noel Coward, and I myself am not in that mold, obviously, and I was very impressed with the play. And every time I see them run through it, I remark what a good play it is.
Mr. Coppola, thank you for joining us. Bill Hillman, Eyewitness News at the Theater.